Hey, how's everybody doing? This is JJ with Deluxe Vehicle Detailing and Paint Correction here at the home shop in beautiful Bel Air Bluffs, Florida. Just turned the car around, so the sun really hasn't been hitting it, although I will say there's some cloud cover right now. I'm going to try and pick up the water behavior on the four-way ceramic spray coating shootout. It has been exactly 2 weeks since I have applied, and on part one I show you the application process and give you a little bit of my insight of these four products. The first one, I put a tape line down here on half the door. This is Dallas Paint Correction TK6. It is a ceramic titanium spray coating, about a 6-month coating, hence the TK6. This is the Hybrid Solutions on section number 2 here. Turtle Wax ceramic spray coating, easily found. This is a product from Malco. It is a Epic CR2 Hydro Protect SiO2 ceramic spray. Again, very easy to find. This is in the section here, half of the back door. And this is next gen because, yes, I just got sick of seeing the marketing, and I decided to try this little tiny bottle. I think it was all of $8, $10, something like that. So anyway, and I'll kind of move the camera. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to, this hasn't been washed in 2 weeks, had probably in the last 2 weeks, maybe 1 day of rain. I remember a real rainy Friday a couple weeks ago, but anyway, I'm just going to do a couple different kinds of streams on the door, unwashed. I'm going to take a wash mitt, I'm going to wash it down and recheck to see if it helped at all. As far as the look, the gloss, the self-cleaning properties, I can't see any differences whatsoever. Everything looks great. It's been real glossy, and a couple things stuck to right here. Got hit by a little bee pollen poo, but other than that, this is it essentially looks absolutely clean, which is great. No water spotting from the rainy day, anything like that. All right, so I am going to just simply do a spray stream. I don't know, I'm gonna look in the camera and kind of see how the water behavior is. Let me pick you up here, and I'm gonna show you section 1 with the TK6. You can see the water leaving fairly quickly, and right there, it's dry. Now, look at that extreme line right there. If you like a beading product, which I personally don't because it adds to water spots, because water leaves behind as it evaporates. You can see the middle section where the tape line was, very flat right there. Let's catch you a couple different angles. Hope I just didn't hit that in the camera. But you can really see an extreme line between the two products. Here we are on Malco Epic CR2. Water is leaving. You can still see how much beading is going on. If you do like a beading product, you're gonna like Turtle Wax. And this is the next gen. Again, leaves the paint quite quickly. I'll give you kind of a backup overview. Rather slow leaving the back section. You can see right here kind of where the tape line is, or was rather. Rather flat. Takes off pretty quickly. It's about half gone. Again, I don't know how well this will show up. This is far and away the beater, and by that I mean beading. And very quickly, that section is just about dry. I mean, there are a few, drops on it. I'm gonna set you down, get you back. Whoops, sorry about that. Get you back in. Now, I have a, valve that I can shut off. And I'm gonna do just the hose itself. Turn this on. Thought that was gonna flow a little better. So there's the sheeting action with just kind of high pressure water stream. There's all the beading with the turtle wax. Really came off quite nicely. This also, the Malco sheets pretty darn good. And here we are with kind of partial sheeting, partial beading of the next gen. Now this is just 2 weeks. I'm expecting that all of these products have had no problem at all with lasting 2 weeks. But I am very familiar with all of these products, except really the next gen. It was kind of just, hit my Facebook enough times with special deals. Okay. Here we have a chenille wash mitt. Now remember, that was nothing at all done to the paint. That was just 2 weeks of real life driving, rainy conditions. Some dirt, there's definitely dirt and dust built up. I'm turning my wash mitt like I care about this car. I kind of sort of do. Not much. This car gets the experimental treatments. I've got half of it with 2 different ceramic coatings. Testing those out side by side on the windshield hood and the headlight covers, plastic. Just to give me a reference. The BMW gets some testing, not as much. Okay. So we've got now our washed 2 panels, 2 door panels. And let's go back and take a look. So here we are after a wash. Seems just a touch slower, but look, if you will, at the incredible line between TK6 and the beading of the turtle wax. Now there, a little bit more of the beading. Let me step away so you can give kind of the whole outlook. Still beads nice. A little better sheeting. Hit the whole door there. Give you a side by side. Nice. Seems like the TK6 just a little slower. And here we are. But man, I don't know if you can see this right here, but that's where my tape line was. And I will say the TK6 surprisingly is sheeting slower. So here is the Malco and the next gen. Back you out a little bit. Next gen kind of looks slow. Malco. Get you just on the door there. Malco definitely sheeting. I love sheeting products. Definitely sheeting quicker than the next gen, and this line right here, I'm pointing with the end of the hose, was where the tape line is, and you can see, hopefully, get you a little different angle, a distinct line right there. So, you know, all the products, you know, after 2 weeks, they should still be, let me set you down again, they should be just fine. As far as durability and longevity, should be no big deal. Good. So I am going to, this is 256-to-1 Optimum no rinse, and I am just going to, as it is kind of a water softener, it's got a bit of polymer to it, and it's a nice way if you've got hard water. My water is up around the 260 TDS, that's the total dissolved solids, and 260, 270 is the parts per million number. And I just thought I would show you side by side. Man, I can see that line so hard with a wash there, but incredible line right there. Water is beading here with the wipe down. It's mostly just sheeting off, a little bit of beading. I don't know how well you'll be able to see me right here, but bear with me as I'm really looking at that line from this view, and I can definitely see the line right here. Again, the Malco sheeting more. Yeah, you do have a little bit of a discrepancy on how things kick up in the rain. You know, this part is not the same as, you know, this part down here. Hope I'm on camera. Let me take a view of your view here. Yeah, okay, had you pretty much off camera there, but on the back part. But what I was saying is here, you know, I can still see this line where the Malco ends and the next gen begins. My tape line on the first video, part 1, which you may want to go check out if you're interested in all these little more. I just wanted to see how, with a clean panel, just with a you know, a bit of a rinseless wash, and mention that it's a good way if you've got water spotting. If you know, hose off the car and hose the suds off and put your ONR, Optimum No Rinse by Optimum Polymer Technologies, man, such a distinct line. You can fight water spots very easily. Take you in here, see this line right here. Really, you know, pretty darn similar looking. You can see a very distinct line. The water does sheet pretty darn well on the TK6 from Dallas Paint Correction. I can't see my own finger. In the first section here, second section, the Turtle Wax product, really a big beater. After it washed and stuff like that, it seems like the beating wasn't quite as intense. The water might have been sticking to the dust and debris. The Malco product here, the CR2, looks great. And really the next gen section here, I would have no problem with that. But again, you can see the water sticking right here to the next gen, as where it's a lot drier on the CR2. If I had to kind of rate them, I'm a little bit biased. I really do love the TK6 product. Not problem, it's never a problem. But anyway, it's long lasting, it's durable. I like the way it sheets, I like the way it glosses. the Turtle Wax product, if you have someone who wants, if you're a detailer and they're like, oh, I love water beads, and great, that might be a great product for you. The Epic Malco CR2 seems to be doing great. And lastly, my impressiveness would be with the Next Gen, but it seemed like it did just fine. So no big deal there. I put you back out here. Hope you appreciated my little shootout with the ceramic spray sealants. All of these could be used as a topper on top of a ceramic coating. I use TMR, which is the Titanium Marine and RV 10-year coating from Dallas Paint Correction. It's amazing. He just came out with a rapid cure. If you are a mobile detailer, check out dpcdetailing.com. He's got a brand new product that came out. I think it's called TRC, Titanium Rapid Cure, and your coating can get wet in an hour, so you can get it back to your client even if it was going to be raining out, or they're going to get dew on their car overnight and you don't have to like sit somewhere for 12 hours and let it cure, so that's a plus. This ceramic spray by Turtle Wax, I've used it a lot. I've used all their products. It's a fine product, no problems at all. The Malco Epic CR2 looks great. Water sheeted and beaded pretty similarly. Not strong on either, but seemed great. And the Next Gen, maybe I have a little bit of bias. I just, Next Gen to me seems like F11, but that's just my opinion. If you're using Next Gen or you're using any of these products, comment, be sure and like, share, give me a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, bing, and you'll get updates. I always put them in reverse order, so if you've got, part 5 that you jump in on, just go to my channel, hit part 1, hit, autoplay button up top there, and they will just, if you're on part 1, they will just play right through. It'll be like a full-length thing, because if you know my videos at all, you know that I hate editing and do very little of it. So I thank you for being with me. This whole, side of the car, these two doors have, looked great. I look at them every day. Ceramic spray coatings is a great way to get into coatings without getting into, $300 for 100 milliliter, professional grade coatings. So that's about it. Enjoy making your vehicles beautiful. I appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, see you on the flip side. Let me go to the flip side. Hit the camera off. Take care.